Welcome to the channel. I'm Kay, and in today's swatch sesh, your girl's gonna take a little tiny break from swatching. Today I want to walk you through the best polishes that I've worn in the past 3 months, and I am looking in this direction because this is where I have them lined up. And I'm actually gonna cheat a little bit. I will admit I'm gonna sneak one in that I wore in the very beginning of April, literally the first week of April, because I can't help myself. I have to put it in this video, and I think that you guys will also appreciate that I'm gonna mention it here. So yeah, let's get started. So the first polish that I want to talk about is Star Destroyer by Mooncat and their collaboration with is this focusing with Star Wars. So when I saw that they were dropping this collection, I was crossing like all my fingers in every single way I could because I really wanted a polish from the Star Wars collection, even though I do like Star Wars a lot. Like the movies, I think the movies are great. They're really entertaining and I love watching them, but I'm not like a Star Wars fanatic or anything like that. Like we could talk about Star Wars just a little bit, but I probably cannot have a long conversation with you about Star Wars. So I'm really happy that they came out with this silvery one, which honestly, I was a little bit skeptical because usually I don't like the way silvers look on my skin tone, but this polish is actually really cool. I like that it has that blue-ish base. It's kind of like a very light blue tinted base, and then of course it has those metallic elements within it that are in that silvery color. The end result looks like silver. It looks like a sheet of silver over your nails because of those silver elements. It's just super reflective. So yeah, Star Destroyer, mwah. The next polish is gonna be 1000 Miles by Vanessa Molina, and I think some of you might recognize this one from my pink Valentine's Day video that I put out. When I saw this one on the website, I knew that I was gonna like it, like knew it right away. But when I got it, I was not prepared. It definitely like surpassed my expectations. It has one of those pink tones that I am just a complete sucker for. Aside from that, the elements in here are so pretty. I mean, you have those iridescent flakies, you have that holographic glitter in a size that is so perfect, and then you get that, what are these? These are like magenta flakies, and it doesn't have too many of them, but it's just enough for you to notice it. Another thing about this polish is that it is in a jelly base. And if you've been on my channel for even just a little bit, you know that I really love visible nail line and jelly bases. So this polish just checks off everything for me. It was definitely, without a doubt, one of the best polishes I wore in the past 3 months, and I will definitely be wearing it again soon. Alright, so the next polish is gonna be Cracked Taco Shell by Holo Taco. And I mean, there's not much here to see anyways. It's just a black bottle, but if you just so happen to put this over a base coat, it's gonna crack. It's gonna crack on you and you're gonna love it. At least I did. The thing about me is that I am going to take any opportunity to get some visible nail line and any opportunity to wear anything that can be used as a topper over a bare nail. So I figured if Cracked Taco Shell needs polish to crack, if it needs to be worn over polish to crack, I figured a base coat might do the trick. And it did. And I'm really happy that it did. I really like the end result. I think it looks super cool, super edgy. It was just really fun to catch a glimpse of all that crackle and all that irregularity and the abstract shapes that it creates. One of you guys told me in the comment section that apparently this one has been discontinued. I thought this one was just seasonal and that it would come back this year in Halloween. I really don't know why they would discontinue this one. It's so fun, but yeah. And now we are going to talk about Codez from Death Valley Nails. My words, where are they? Can I find them? Can you just feel what I'm feeling about this polish, and we can just skip to the next? Because you guys, I find everything right and nothing wrong with this polish. Oh my gosh, I mean, Death Valley Nails did it again with me. Can they just stop? Can they leave me alone? They're literally after my wallet, you guys. Please save me. Codez is very simple. I think it actually is like a very pale pink base with those pink elements in a lot of different sizes. It's so good that I bought a backup, and I usually never do that, but that's how much I like this polish. By the way, this is poop right here, and for anyone asking, no, I will never stop pointing that out because I find that hilarious. Codez was also one that I featured in my multi-seasonal polish video because I do think that this one works well for like a variety of seasons and holidays, of course, Valentine's Day, but also spring and summer, just because those are the seasons where really bright colors start to become popular again. The one thing though that I doubt is that it would work for winter. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you wear this one for winter? I know I would, but that's only because I'm not seasonally appropriate. All right, so next we have Labradorite by Dany Vianna, but this polish is actually a collaboration between Dany Vianna, Vanessa Molina, and Whatcha Indie Polish. So they have this Zodiac set or series going on where they all collaborate. This one, I suppose, was inspired by the Labradorite stone, which if you've never seen that stone or crystal, it is actually super impressive the way that they actually turned and translated that visual into nail polish, because it really is very similar, or as similar as it can be, being that, I mean, it is nail polish after all. It has a little bit of a mysterious air to it, a little bit of an enigmatic vibe to it, at least in my opinion, just because these flakies are set in that darkened base, kind of like a black base, and it's kind of like in a jelly finish, but the flakies shift into the greens and the blues and purples, and you know what, I'm even seeing some pinks and oranges coming in from this light source that I have here. So it's very shifty and just really beautiful. Overall, I was just more than anything really impressed with how much the polish actually resembles the stone. Definitely a fun one, and one of the best ones that I wore in the past 3 months. And then we get to Willow by ILNP, which, you guys, I have seen pictures of Willow from people on my Instagram, and every time I see it, I am like, I love that. I love that polish, and it took me so long to buy it for no reason at all. So I am very happy to announce that I am a proud owner of Willow, and it's everything I expected. I mean, it's got that kind of like limey green vibe. It's not flat, you know, which is something that I really appreciate. It's got those elements in it, which are the ones that are kind of shifting into this yellowish kind of color. I really love when the polish looks like it has some texture to it. Yeah, these elements are so perfect. The size is just perfect to give you that little bit of a textured look or something like that. The only thing I do regret about this polish though is that I didn't buy it sooner, because I mean, it's beautiful. It was definitely a fun one, definitely like an energizing one. Every time I looked at my nails, I kind of like, it was good. It was good looking at it. It was fun wearing it. So definitely a favorite one from the past 3 months. Next is Mooncat from Bee's Knees Lacquer, and this one was released in PPU February, so not too long ago. This is a really new polish, which, oh my gosh, I kind of forgot that it has this glow to it. This polish is making me sound dumb now just because of how beautiful it is, but okay, what do we even have here, you guys? It's kind of got like a smoky base, kind of like a smoky gray base. And then aside from that, It really looks like we only have two elements here, which are those little black speckles or flakies, and then we have those blue elements, which are glowing so beautifully. Like, that is the star of this polish. So I wore it in two coats to get that look that you're seeing on my swatches, and no regrets. I mean, I feel like I've kind of entered my dark blue phase, and this is part of the purchases that I made when I was trying to stock up a little bit more on this kind of like royal blue color. What is Moguishin though? Moguishin? What is that from? What does that mean? Does anyone know? I have no idea what that means. It doesn't matter though. It's definitely different from anything else that I have in my collection. I don't have any other polishes that look quite like this, and the visible nail line is there, so it checks off that mark. The nail seasoning vibe is there, so it checks off that mark. That blue glow, those black little speckles, which I am such a sucker for black speckled looks, that is also there. So overall, this polish is perfection to me. I mean, I feel like I've kind of been saying that with all of these polishes, but what can I say, you guys? These are the best, in my opinion, for a reason. So I'm really glad that I bought this one. Okay, so now we have Dark Like My Heart from Cracked. And this was part of my first ever Cracked purchase. I was blown away. First of all, this is a gray jelly. What? A gray jelly? Like, are you serious? Of course I was gonna buy it. So after that, when I got it and I swatched it on my nail, and I realized that it's actually a good jelly. Like, it has a perfect jelly formula. It's self-leveling. It's super glossy. It's definitely a brand that I will now be looking into whenever I want to get a new jelly polish, because Cracked knows how to do it. Very happy about that. And I wore this one in 2 coats or 3. I don't really remember, you guys. I think I did 2 coats if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you were looking for a new brand to get some jellies from, I can definitely recommend Cracked. I mean, I'm very happy with this polish, and it's a gray jelly. Like, a gray jelly. Oh my god. I love it. This is from Vivid Lacquer. We have Kuromi, and I did get this polish a while ago, but I had not worn it in a full manicure. So fun, so fun. There's a lot going on here, you guys, but it works all so well together. So let me see if I can break this down for you. We have a dark base. It's very lightly tinted, but it does seem to have like a dark tint. And then when it comes to the elements, there is a lot going on. So we have some purple metallic flakes. We have some pink, what seems to be pink glitters, very small particles. And then we have some, I thought we had some blue shimmer. Yeah, we do have some blue particles in there as well. It seems to be blue shimmers. And all of these things join together as one wholesome team to give you one of the most fantastic manicures ever. I love looking at my nails and seeing just like a bunch of shit on there. No offense to, like, I'm not saying that the polish is shit. You guys know what I mean. What is Kuromi part of? Isn't it like a Sanrio thing or something like that? Isn't Kuromi part of like Hello Kitty stuff? I don't even know. This is one that is tempting me to get a backup. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet though. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I may give in and get me another one because it's pretty darn cool. Moving on to Kathleen Co Mardi Paw Parade, which is a charity polish. If you think about it, the base is gray. Gray could be a little bit boring, but Kathleen Co did not let that happen. What do we have here? Let's see. We have some flakies, and these flakies shift from pinks to purples to kind of like oranges, even golds and greens, but I think that's a different type of flaky element. So we have two different types of flaky elements in here, but there's also a shimmer, a strong yellow shimmer. In other light, I think it's more of a pink. Whatever is in here, I love it, and you might love it too. I don't know if this polish is still available though. It's another polish that is very, very different from a lot of stuff that I have in my little stash. So I'm glad I took a chance on it, even though honestly on my nails, that gray does turn into a little bit more of a kind of like a brownish tone a little bit, but still, you know, I like it. I don't regret it, and it's a nice little change from the other colors that I usually wear a lot. Okay, so this is the polish that I wore in the beginning of April, and it is Cheeky Bottoms from Cracked, which is also what I'm wearing in this video. So this is what the polish looks like. I'm so sorry if my camera does not adjust. Boy oh boy, did I not make a mistake buying this one, because the thing is, I already have a neon pink polish, but I just wasn't too happy with how it looked on me. I can gladly and happily say that my search for the perfect neon pink for me has concluded. It's ended. It is a wrap on that. I will not be giving in to any other neon pink nail polishes. It's super creamy. It's just so beautiful. I mean, what can I say about a neon pink polish? All the good words in the world. It is my neon pink polish dreams come true. And those are all of the polishes. So there are 12 here, basically 12 out of the 30 polishes that I wore in the past 3 months made it onto this video. And I don't know if that makes me like a picky person. I think we're all pretty picky, like in our own way when it comes to polish, because it is something that we're wearing after all. So we're probably going after a certain look maybe. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any favorites out of my favorites or any non-favorites out of my favorites. Also, if you have any questions about any of these polishes, let me know, because I am trying my best to remember like what it felt like when I wore it, or what I thought about them when I initially wore it, and also just going based off of what I'm seeing in the bottle. So if you have any questions, if there's something I missed, let me know, we can catch up. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next one, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching so much. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.